Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Nevitz, and today we are going to be starting a Las Vegas Raiders rebuild, but it is not going to remain the Las Vegas Raiders because, actually, I gotta go into league settings and set everything up. Private, pro, not that the difficulty matters because it's all going to be simulated. I want to turn off tutorial pop-ups. I want to turn off pre-existing injuries. And that's it. That's all we're going to do. Alright. And we have Mr. none other than Pancho Alvarado Jr. coming in as the head coach, former wonderful elite wide receiver for the Dublin Shamrocks on the Maniacs Gaming channel. And we are going to start as the head coach of the Raiders. This is the Las Vegas Raiders, but we are not keeping it that way. We are going back to where they belong, in Oakland, California. And we are going to carry the name Raiders. And you know what? We'll go for a futuristic stadium, because why not? And it is just simply Raiders Stadium. But we are going back to where the Raiders belong, in Oakland. And let's have a look at this roster, because it's not great outside of a few star players. Obviously, Davante Adams is great. Jakobi Meyers, Hunter Renfrow. The wide receiver core is good. The issue is it's not very young. Jakobi Meyers is the youngest of the three, and he's 26. Hunter Renfrow, I believe, is... Oh, he's 27. I thought he was, like, closer to 30. But Davante Adams is old. Josh Jacobs is only here on a one-year deal this year. Young tight end and Michael Mayer. Hopefully we can develop him well. The offensive line is okay. Could be a lot better. I don't love normal dev offensive linemen because they never develop well. DeAndre Carter is young. Oh no, he's old. I thought he was younger. Maybe that's just my brain being weird. But yeah, the wide receiver core, we need to get younger there. Defensively, obviously we have Max Crosby. He's great. Tyree Wilson is young. Why are we running a 3-4? Why are we running a 3-4? No, this should be a 4-3. Yeah, we'll go base 4-3. And then offensively, we'll go for a vertical power run scheme. So, yeah, that looks much better. Alright, so we have Divine Diablo, Robert Spillane, and Mauga. I have no idea who this is. Kanai Mauga. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Probably butchering it. Linebacker is going to be a huge need. We have Trayvon Merrick, who's also, again, another promising young player. Corners are older. Marcus Epps. How old are you? Oh, okay. You're 27. I thought you were older. Special teams, obviously, we have probably the best kicker-punter duo in the league, I'd say. Daniel Carlson is an amazing kicker. AJ Cole, amazing punter. And then who do we have as our specialists right now? Davante Adams is slot receiver. Good. Alright. I'm honestly kind of thinking if the draft class, if the auto-generated draft class looks good and we're not doing well at mid-season, I might just completely strip the team and build it from the ground up. But let's go into training camp. We'll do target passing with Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo is not the long-term solution. We are definitely going to be looking to draft a quarterback. I don't think Aiden O'Connell is the long-term solution either. Hit the target. It went over the target. Come on. Jimmy G, what are you doing? Jimmy G, can you please just hit the target? Okay, thank you. You gave me ones that I can actually hit this time. Okay, barely hit it. I threw it too early. That's fine. Alright, that one I can actually hit. Okay. I'm apparently really bad at this minigame. And I don't know how to do the expert pass leading either, so I kind of just have to wing it. There we go, there's a bullseye. Of course I get it when I only have the ×1 multiplier. Middle ring hit there.
Here we go.
Bullseye. Oh, that was an inner ring. I thought that was a bullseye. Alright, we're into bronze territory. That's a bullseye and an inner ring hit. Let's go. Got 2 in 1 throw. Got an inner ring and a bullseye there. We're up to silver, and I think we can get gold. We can definitely make a push for gold here. The big thing with this drill is literally just hit a target on every throw. If you hit a target on every throw, you will get gold. Doesn't even have to be a bullseye or inner ring. And there you go, I've got gold. I can just throw this one away if I really wanted to, but I'm going to still push a little bit further. And we get gold. I probably won't get rid of Crosby right away, David. Don't worry. If I do get rid of him, it will be a little bit. And we get a skill point for Jimmy G. We'll go rushing attack with Josh Jacobs. Or maybe... Oh, I should have probably done it with Amir Abdullah, because he's younger. I hate this freaking toss play. It is so... It's broken in the drill. The fullback just decides not to block. And you have to just evade all of the both of the defenders. Whereas with this, and I'm still not getting any blocks. Okay. There we go. And I also don't know how to consistently get the celebration dive bonus. Because I do the dives, and I only sometimes get the bonus for it. Wait, who's the young one then? Who's the young running back? Because I thought you guys had a younger running back too. Oh, was it Zamir White? And didn't he get traded or something, or released?
Here we go.
Just Josh Jacobs cutting back everywhere. There's the celebration dive bonus. Finally. Like I said, I don't know how to get it consistently. Okay, we got silver. I pressed the dive button there and he just chose not to dive. Oof. Bam. Alright. We got silver with Josh Jacobs. Frank Clark is technically still on the Broncos, I believe. Okay, but here's the thing. If Britton Brown is on IR in real life, I'll have him in this because I turned pre-existing injuries off. We'll do trench battle with... I think I'll do chase and tackle with Divine Diablo. I think I want to do Tyree Wilson for trench battle. Get him developed a little bit. Get him some XP. Hopefully a skill point. I should be able to get gold. This drill is so easy. And I say that as I'm missing a multiplier. It's literally just get as many multipliers as you can, get to the quarterback. Let me get to the quarterback. Oh, and we get a fumble. There you go. If you get all the multipliers and just get to the quarterback, you will get gold on this easily. It's so broken how easy this one is. Let me get off the block! Oh my gosh. We get silver, we get one more, and we get gold. Let me through. Thank you. Ooh, I'm so happy that didn't count as out of bounds. Whew. Oh, Broncos released him this morning? I don't know if that's updated in Madden yet. Alright, we'll do chase and tackle with Divine Diablo, I think. Yeah. Maybe we can develop Divine Diablo a little bit. He's like our one decent linebacker for this.
Here we go, here we go.
And we get another toss. And I cut stick too early. Alright, we're going to restart. I'm not allowing a touchdown on the second one. Fill the lane. And Jacobs just breaks my tackle. I hate it when that happens. This is why I hate doing this drill against a good running back. I miss doing it in Bill's franchise against James Cook. Because he's not that good in Madden. Like, what the heck?
Here we go, here we go.
That counted as a cut stick? Okay. Alright, we get the tackle at least. We do lose our multiplier though. Boom! Cut right through the gap there. Like, what's the point of doing this drill if the running back is just gonna break every tackle? Like, genuinely. What's the point? I'm doing the same thing every rep, basically. And it's just completely random. There we go.
Here we go, here we go.
If I can get at least silver, I'll be happy. But I'm not going to get silver by doing that. I'm not going to get silver with this. Alright. Let's try again. Boom. That was a hit stick. How was that a hit stick?
Here we go.
Madden, dumb game. That was just a bad angle by me.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Alright, cut sticks are just more consistent than hit sticks.
Here we go.
Boom! That's what we like to see. Get in the backfield And he ran away with that one. Alright. That's fine.
Here we go.
We get one, we allow one touchdown. We can still get silver.
Here we go.
Raiders. What happened there? What was that?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Force a fumble. That'd be great. Alright, I'm just gonna take whatever I get for this one. From this run.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
What was that? That was supposed to be a cut stick. Okay, but here's the thing, Poncho. Every single running back in the league is just elite in this drill. For whatever reason. They always dodge the tackles. They always break the tackles. It's ridiculous. It's so dumb. And sometimes that happens. Yeah, that's all we're gonna do for training camp. I don't like doing the wide receiver and DB ones that much. Alright, and we are gonna be... Let's see... Oops, not that. I meant to go to manage roster. I always do that. Alright, manage roster. Who's available in free agency that we could sign? Anyone that's... Robbie Gould is 40 years old and still here in free agency. Anyone that's not 60 years old here? Honestly, Rashaan Evans could be good to bring in. We do need linebacker help desperately, and since we are doing a 4-3, I can move him over to an outside linebacker. Yeah, we'll sign Rashaan Evans. Who else can we sign? I don't really like anyone else that's there right now. Should I sign Lyle Collins? I mean, I guess. He's 30, so it's really just a band-aid, and this is meant to be more of a rebuild. So I wanted to try to get younger players, but yeah, we'll get Lyle Collins. Alright. Adjust lineup. We'll just hit generate best lineup. Lyle Collins will slot right into right tackle. Should be better than Illuminor. That's for sure. Alright, defensively. Rashaan Evans actually goes into the middle linebacker spot. Should I kind of want to keep Divine Diablo there, and I'll move Evans over to left outside linebacker over Quincy Roche. Oh, should I mean, Illuminor is only one overall better than Van Roten, and Van Roten is a scheme fit. So I think I want to keep Van Roten there for now. What if I put Illuminor as center? No, I'm not going to do that. It's only +1 overall, but it's losing the scheme fit. So I'm going to keep Van Roten. So why is he not listed as the backup to Lyle Collins? That's weird. Whatever. Anyway, defensively now we have Divine Diablo up the middle, Rashaan Evans, and Robert Spillane. That's probably better than what we did have. And sub linebacker. Oh, okay. Spillane is going to be our sub linebacker. Okay. Oh, Jacoby Myers actually is our slot receiver now. Alright, let's go ahead and... Do we have upgrade players? Do we have players to upgrade? I mean, I know we have players to upgrade, but usually it'll show up if I go into weekly strategy first. We're just gonna sim that. Who could I put in here over Jacorian Bennett that would be maybe a better fit? I think Nate Hobbs. I think I kind of want Nate Hobbs in there. Or maybe Merrig. I am just gonna continue simulating the, or do I put Zamir White in there to try to develop him to be the successor to Josh Jacobs? Alright, guys, who should I put in the spot here? Should I keep Jacorian Bennett? That's option 1. Nate Hobbs, Trayvon Merrig, or Zamir White? Those are the options. Trayvon Merrig, Nate Hobbs, Jacorian Bennett, Zamir White. Who should I put in? I'm not going to be doing the mini games. I'm going to just let them sim and just get the bonus XP for the focus players. Hobbs. Alright, we'll put Hobbs in. I want to keep Tyree Wilson and Michael Mayer in there because those are two guys that I definitely want to develop a lot. Alright, and we're just going to start training. No. No, I'm not re-signing Chandler Jones. I want to develop Tyree Wilson, and re-signing Chandler Jones would remove Tyree Wilson's playing time. Jimmy Garoppolo with 2 upgrades. We'll go twice into strong arm, I think. +1 awareness, +2 throw accuracy mid. And we'll go into strong arm again. +1 awareness, +2 throw accuracy mid. What the heck? Josh Jacobs will go into power back with him. I didn't even see what that upgrade was. Tyree Wilson will go speed rusher to get the scheme fit. And who the heck? Why do we have a 31 overall tight end on our roster? Why do we have a 31 overall tight end? Poncho, please explain. Who the heck is this? I think Chandler Jones to retirement, Adam. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he just retires. Oh, he's the long snapper? I should have gone blocking then. Oops. Yeah, why is the tight end a long snapper? Or why is the long snapper a tight end? He's not even on here as the long snapper. Maybe if I moved him to center, he could get in as long snapper. His blocking ratings aren't even good. Do you even need a long snapper at on your team? Alright, we're gonna move him to center. Let's see how badly his overall goes down there. Let's see how horrible his overall is. 37. Alright, let's see. Let's just put him in at long snapper anyway, so that we can at least be somewhat realistic. Let's see if we can somehow manage to get the win over San Francisco. Probably not. Nope, we lost. Oh, only by 1 point, though. That's crazy. Bilal Nichols has an upgrade. What do I want to do with you? Everything is kind of mid here. I think I'm going to go Power Rusher. Try to get those power moves up. +1 power moves. It's at 75 now. Alright. Jacorian Bennett. What do I want to do with you? Oh, wow. Your coverage is terrible. Alright, we're going to go man-to-man. I want to get man coverage up to 70 at least. +2 awareness, +2 man coverage. Alright, that gets man coverage up into the 70s. And Aiden O'Connell with an upgrade will go strong arm just for the scheme fit purposes. He's not going to play at all unless Jimmy Garoppolo gets hurt. Alright, and we'll just go ahead and advance week again. Wide receiver mentorship. A veteran wide receiver. Coach, I know you're frustrated with Trey Tucker. Dude couldn't hang on to anything last game, but don't give up on him yet. I think with a little help he could be really good. Is there any specific area you want him to improve him? I'm just going to say to Devontae Adams, I trust you. Just do whatever you can. Anything you can offer him would be extremely helpful. Spend a little time with him off the field. Tucker could benefit from learning about your perspective on the game. And he just gets an XP boost. I like that. Tyrod Taylor is starting. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, does that mean Tyrod Taylor revenge game? Tyrod Taylor revenge game, question mark? He hasn't played for the Bills in forever. Alright, Colton Miller. We're going to go agile. Try to get you well-balanced. +2 pass block finesse, +1 run block finesse. Isaiah Polamau. I'm just going to call you Polamalu. I don't care. You're a safety, and your last name is similar to Polamalu. And Troy Polamalu is one of my favorite players of all time. You are Polamalu. You are now Isaiah Polamalu. Alright, and we'll go zone. Who knows how much longer you'll be on the team. You are 24, only 24 years old, so maybe a little bit. Alright, and we're just going to advance the week to the preseason bye, and we'll have to cut some players. Cut 8 players. Yeah, we're gonna... Where is he? Really, we do not recommend cutting a 37 overall center. No, you're getting cut. We do need more offensive line depth. Alright, let's go back to recommended. Yeah, we'll cut Britton Brown. We'll cut Austin Walter. We only need... I like having just 3 running backs. I think that's fine. How many running backs do we have? We have 4. So we're going to cut Brandon Bolden as well. So we'll go into the season with Jacobs, Abdullah, and White. I'm gonna go position by position. QB, we have Brian Hoyer, Aiden O'Connell, Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm fine with that. Running back, we have, as I said, Jacobs, Abdullah, White. 1 fullback. Alright. Wide receiver, we've got 6. I think I like having 6 wide receivers. I could cut Christian Wilkerson, but I think I would like to keep 6 on roster just to have that depth. Tight end, don't need 3. 2 is fine. We'll cut Jesper Horsted. Left tackle, left guard, center, right guard, right tackle, we're fine. Left end, 2 is fine. Right end, 2 is fine. D tackle. We did switch to a 4-3, so I do want to have a little bit more, but I don't need 6. We'll move Jade Silvera to the practice squad. Why does it want me to cut Adam Butler but not Jerry Tillery? Is it just because of age? I'm going to cut Jerry Tillery. So we have 4 D tackles. Left out, that's good. Middle, that's fine. We are running a 4-3, so I might move, or actually, no, we'll move Butler to the practice squad, and that'll be it. Then we have some player upgrades. Max Crosby with an upgrade. Let's go. We're going to go speed rusher. Just keep improving at what he's already great at. +1 acceleration. +1 speed. Let's go. What is your speed at now? 85. 85 speed for an edge rusher is really good. Tyree Wilson. Should I switch? Should I switch Tyree Wilson and Max Crosby to get the scheme fits? Because the left end scheme fit is power rusher and the right end scheme fit is speed rusher. Tyree Wilson is a power rusher. Max Crosby is a speed rusher. I might switch them to get the scheme fits. Jacob Johnson, we're going to go blocking. He gets +3 break tackle from a blocking upgrade. That's wonderful. We'll go power for Jordan Meredith. Alright, yeah, we're going to do that. So let's go to depth chart. Left end, we're going to actually move Max Crosby. Oh, wait, no, I can't look at the player card from the depth chart. What am I doing? Go to adjust lineup. I keep hitting the wrong thing. Manage roster, adjust lineup. Go to defense. Max Crosby. Yeah, the scheme fit here is power rusher, but Max Crosby is a speed rusher. So we're actually going to move him over to right end so that he'll get the scheme fit. Save changes, and then we're going to go and move Tyree Wilson to left end. He's already starting over there, but I'm going to change his official position to left end because he's a power rusher, and so he'll be the scheme fit over there. It's so weird how that works. But now we get the scheme fit on both edge rushers. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. That's fine. Anyway. Wow, wait. Everyone here, every starter except Nate Hobbs is a scheme fit? That's amazing. Wow. And then on offense, Jimmy Garoppolo, Jacoby Myers, Michael Mayer, and James and Collins are the only starters that are not scheme fits. We got some good scheme fit. Let's go. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and apply our staff points. So what I have learned from some very limited playing is that this tree right here, the staff modifications tree, is always the first one you should fill out. At least to the hands-on offense and hands-on defense. So we're going to go ahead and start working on that. Alright. And also, one other thing I'm going to do. Actually, no. We'll run the first season at least with just the base Raiders playbook. And then maybe after that, depending on how bad we do, we will change the playbook. Alright, let's set the season goal. I'm going to set it to 4 wins. I'm going to focus more on developing for the future. And let's choose the draft class. We'll keep auto-generated rookies. I don't know why, I just never get a good draft class. The best draft class I've gotten was, like, the 5th player was like a 77. And the top player was an 80. And there's only one 80. And then there was like a 77 in the top 5, and then it was just all downhill from there. I just don't get good draft classes in franchise mode. Alright, let's hire and assign some scouts. Our biggest need, I think, is probably linebacker. Let's look at the region breakdown. And middle linebacker is a weakness of the class. Great! That's wonderful. Wide receiver is also a need, though, because I do want to get younger at wide receiver. Offensive line is a need, so we could go, let's just start by saying bye-bye, 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 and bye-bye. I'm not sure if there's actually a correlation here, but I like using my 2-star scout on the Southeast just because of the SEC. Yeah, of course QB is not a strength. I think I'm going to go QB wide receiver for the 3-star scout, though, for the national scout. I know there should be one, right? There should be a QB wide receiver. I guess not. I could have sworn there was a QB wide receiver 3-star scout. There's a QB tight end? I don't want that. I want to scout the QBs. But I also want to scout the wide receivers. Maybe I'll just do wide receiver for one of the other ones. Let me go look back at this for a minute. Corner, wide receiver, right tackle. Is there a QB corner? Maybe? I mean, I don't even have to sync it up to the strengths of the class. I could just go QB tight end, even though I really don't need a tight end. QB safety could be good. I think I'm going to go QB safety. Kenny Ramsey, you are hired by the Oakland Raiders. No, not fire. I want to assign you to the national region. So we don't get a boost on any of the strengths, but that's okay. We get a boost on what we need, which is quarterback. West, we have outside linebacker, free safety, and right guard. Could go Meg Wilson to get that outside linebacker and interior O-line. We do need interior O-line. So we will assign you to the West region. This is the first time I've ever seen... Oh, wait, no, it's not. Oh, no, yeah, it was right guard. Okay. This is the first time I've ever seen interior O-line as a strength of any region. Because it's almost always a weakness. Here we have corner, right out, and left tackle. I think I'm going to go wide receiver and corner for the central region. There should be one. Yep, there we go. Lamar Thornton. And you are going to get assigned to Central. Yeah, so Pancho, the tank for Caleb is not on because it's an auto-generated class. Alright, and then Northeast. Actually, I'm going to reassign Lamar Thornton to Northeast because wide receiver and corner are both strengths of the Northeast region. And we'll hire another one for Central. I think we'll do outside linebacker and offensive tackle. Right here. Brian Axford, you're hired. To the Central. And then now we use our 2-star scout for the Southeast. And I think I'm going to go wide receiver safety. Really focusing on that wide receiver position and also safeties unintentionally kind of. But safety is kind of a need if there is a wide receiver safety 2-star scout, which I thought there was. There's a safety quarterback, safety tight end. Safety, wide receiver. Oh, that's a 1-star, though. Okay, so there's no wide receiver safety in 2 stars. Maybe we go safety quarterback? No, because I really want to get wide receiver. Oh no, that's a 3-star. Do we hire Deion Sanders? I think so. Primetime Deion Sanders. He has quit his job of coaching college football and has gone on to be an NFL scout. Yeah, alright. So we're not focusing on any weaknesses, but we are focusing on a good mix of strengths and team needs, which is what I like to do. Let's talk about opening day keys. We're going to pound the rock. That's what we're going to say here. We're going to dominate offense, and we're going to run the ball. We got one of the best running backs in the league. All right, and we're going to advance week. Go to the next week. We won. We won week 1 against the Broncos, and we have a weekly award. Marcus Epps wins AFC Defensive Player of the Week with 6 tackles and 2 interceptions. Let's go. Week 1, we're coming out strong. And then we will talk to one of our leaders. Is it going to be Josh Jacobs? No, it's Devontae Adams. It felt great to impose our will and dominate the other team in the trenches. Can't wait to watch it back on film. It was fantastic watching it live. You could see their will breaking the longer the game went on. Great job. All offensive line earned 4,500 XP, and we've earned 10 staff points. So I guess Josh Jacobs did get 150 rushing yards. Let's see. Team schedule. Broncos player stats. Josh Jacobs. 24 carries for 169 yards, 7 yards per carry, and a touchdown. That is a huge game. Jimmy Garoppolo passed for 178 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. So that Josh Jacobs touchdown was our only touchdown. Also, sheesh, why are there so many players on here for rushing that just did not attempt a rush? Alright. That's insane. Josh Jacobs, huge game. And who has an upgrade here? Of course, it's offensive lineman. Andre James, we're going to go power for him. I want to upgrade his run blocking because he's a great pass protector. He's already a really good pass protector, but not a great run blocker. I probably should have gone pass protector there to try to get pass block and pass block finesse into the 80s. But we'll do that for his next upgrade. Dylan Parham, let's see what we need for you. What do I want to get past a... I want to try to get... I might go pass protector for him. Get those pass block ratings up. +1 awareness, +2 pass block finesse. That's the one that I needed the least, but okay. Michael Mayer has an upgrade. We're going to go vertical threat for him. Wow, that's a lot of upgrades. +2 awareness and medium route running. +1 catching traffic, change direction, juke, pass block, release, run block finesse, and run block power. Yes, because a vertical threat tight end needs blocking upgrades. We're going to go pass protector for Illuminor. And I will need to take a little bathroom break in just a moment once I'm done with these upgrades. We'll also go pass protector for Thayer Munford, who's not going to see the field, barring injury. We're just going to go pass protector for everyone. You know who I'm really upset doesn't have a face scan, Poncho? Daniel Carlson. I'm really upset Daniel Carlson doesn't have a face scan. He's one of the best kickers in the league, and he doesn't have a face scan. Like, hold on. Let's go over here for a minute. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. This dude needs a face scan. He's the number 5 ranked kicker in the league based on his overall rating. AJ Cole, yeah, AJ Cole too. He's one of the best punters in the league. And he doesn't have a face scan. He's the 2nd ranked punter in the league based on his overall. 2nd. Alright, I'm going to go take a quick bathroom break, and I will be right back. I'll play some music for you guys while I'm gone. Just give me a moment. Do 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 do. Alright, I will be right back, guys. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Alright, I'm back. And we're going to go back to here. Where's my controller? There it is. Alright. Alright, we're going to go ahead and we have more staff points to apply. Let's go! Alright, and we're going to go over here to hands-on defense, or hands-on offense, rather. And yeah, I'm going to try to max out these 3 here as my first ones that I get. Alright, and we're playing the Bills, probably going to lose this game. Let's go ahead and advance the week anyway. And we're going to go into week 3. And yeah, we lost 24-21. Let's go Bills. Chargers and Chiefs are both 2-0. Broncos are 0-2. We got some upgrades. Nate Hobbs has an upgrade. We'll go, let's see, what do we want for him? Probably man-to-man. Really want to get that man coverage up. The press is already pretty good. But yeah, I think I'm going to go man-to-man. Or do we go zone? Because I kind of want to get his tackling up. Or, sorry, not zone, slot. I think I'm going to go slot, because I want to get man coverage and also tackling up quite a bit. We get +1 awareness and play rec and +2 man coverage. So we did not get a boost to tackling. Hunter Renfrow with an upgrade. What do we want for him? His release is terrible. Would like to get his deep route running into the 80s, so I think I'm going to go deep threat. And we get +2 awareness, +1 catch and traffic, deep route, medium route, and release. So with the temporary boost, his deep route is into the 80s, but it is a true 79. And we'll just auto upgrade those two. They're backups anyway. Alright. Let's see. We got another 20. We got up to 20 again. So we'll go back into here. We'll do the player personnel talents, costing 20% less. And we have 25 players ready to negotiate their contracts. Josh Jacobs we need to bring back. He does want to be here. Do I really give Josh Jacobs a 4-year contract? Let's go team friendly, but up it to 4 years. See what he says to that. All right, he wants more money. That's what I figured. So we'll just go with the neutral contract for the next time. Rashaan Evans, I would like to keep around for somewhat long term. I want to get him signed now because his #1 motivation is head coach historic record, and that is bound to go down. So I want to get him re-signed while he still has interest in the team. Let's try just the neutral offer, and he's back for 3 years. Marcus Peters, do I want to bring him back? I don't know. A lot of these guys, I honestly don't know if I even want to bring them back. Some of them are just like decent starters. Josh Jacobs is really the main one. And probably Bilal Nichols. We have a lot of cap room. I might just try to ball out in free agency. We'll go ahead and... Oh, we'll set our regional focus scouting. I want to do that before I forget. For West, we'll do... Yeah, we'll keep it at QB. Why did I not get a QB scout for the West when QB is a strength of the West? I don't know. Yeah, we'll keep that focus position at quarterback. Central, we'll go offensive tackle. Get the double boost there. Northeast. think I'll go wide receiver. And for the Southeast, we'll also go wide receiver. And somebody signed one of our... Oh, Chasen Hines is now on our active roster? Okay. Who is that? No idea who that is. Chasen Hines? He's a right guard. Okay. The CPU signed a right guard for us. I think maybe I'll move Illuminor over to left guard. Since we only have one left guard on our roster right now, technically. So we'll change his true position to left guard. And maybe he'll start. We'll see if he's an upgrade over our current starter there. Is he? He's not. So maybe I should just put him as the starter at right guard. To get injured, then Van Roten will just fill in. Alright, that's fine. And yeah. Defensively, yeah, that's fine. Alright, and we will go ahead and sim to mid-season. This is what I always do. I sim week by week up to week 3 so I can set the regional focus scouting, and then I just sim right to mid-season. And we're 4-3 at the mid-season mark. This team is doing so much better than I would have expected. Josh Jacobs with an upgrade. And we will actually go into receiving back for him, I think. I want to up that part of his game. Make him a just truly all-around dominant running back. Trayvon Merrig. Let's see, what do we got here? I want to get zone coverage into the 80s. I also want to get pursuit into the 80s, though. We'll go zone. And we get both of them. +1 pursuit, +3 zone coverage. They're now both into the 80s. And I think next thing I really want to get is play rec into the 80s. Tyree Wilson with an upgrade. We'll keep going into power rusher. Keep improving what he's already good at. +1 acceleration, agility, awareness, power moves, and strength. A lot of just athletic upgrades there. Divine Diablo. I want to go pass coverage. +1 strength, +3 zone coverage. And honestly, the rest of these can just auto upgrade. Except Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker is a project, that's for sure. I want to improve his overall route running, so I think I'm going to go slot. We get +1 acceleration, awareness, catching traffic, catching, and short route running. And the rest of these can auto upgrade. And we have even more staff points to spend, and we're going to finish off this whole thing, and that'll be it for now. I'm pressing the button. I'm pressed B like 5 times there before it finally registered. And let's look at the mock draft. We're 4-3. We're probably going to be early playoff projection right now. No, we're projected to pick at number 15 a corner, Antoine Claiborne out of Virginia Tech. This is my first look at this class. And this is interesting. Alright, and we will go ahead and advance to the next week. I'm going to sim up to week 11, and we're going to pick our focus players. Tandem Breakout. What's this? What do we got here? Jacoby Myers. Man, Davante Adams took over our last game and couldn't be stopped. Are you ready to see me go off like that? We're going to challenge him. Don't ask me, show me. When opponents are watching film of our offense, make them terrified of how they're going to defend you both. I guess it's time to put on a show then. You call my number and you won't regret it. I'm ready to have a huge day. Alright. Wide receiver Davante Adams has earned 2,500 XP for inspiring a teammate. Get Jacoby Myers 150 receiving yards against the Giants. Whew, that's a lot. I might try to step in and play offense for this game. We got some player upgrades here. Michael Mayer. We're going to keep going vertical threat for Mayer. +1 awareness, break tackle, catching traffic, catching, deep route running, and short route running. Bilal Nichols has an upgrade. We'll go power rusher, I think. No, we're going to go run stopper. I want to get that block shedding up. +2 block shed, +1 tackle. That's a good upgrade. And these other two can auto upgrade. Curtis Bolton is... Actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade pass coverage for Curtis Bolton. Because I don't want him to be an edge rusher playing 4-3 outside linebacker. And we'll go strong arm for Aiden O'Connell. Alright. Yeah, we're going to step in to this game against the Giants. Alright, weekly strategy. Defensive game plan is going to be, we got to stop Saquon Barkley. We'll go defend outside run. Go half pads and starters for that. Offensive game plan. Offensive game plan, stop Dexter Lawrence, honestly. We'll go with throw it deep. I don't want the faster reaction to short passes from throw it medium, and I don't want the faster reaction to, or faster pocket degradation from the weekly game plan goal. We're going to say 2 or more passing touchdowns. Defensive coordinator, we're going to allow 24 points or less. Offensive coordinator, I always go 400 offensive yards. Because even if I only get 200, that's still 4 staff points. Whereas if I were to go, for example, 200 offensive yards and get it, that's only 2 staff points. So I always go 400. And head coach, we'll say win the turnover battle. Defense is... I finally figured out how to go down here faster. It's healthy. You just hold down left stick and down on the D-pad at the same time and it goes so much faster. Offense is also healthy. Beautiful. Let's have a look at our injury report and see if anybody got injured during the sim, and nobody did. We are going to jump in here on offense against the Giants. But first, we have some upgrades to our staff tree. And we are going to go for offensive line development. Because it's so difficult to upgrade offensive line in training. And we will play offense only. And we're going to try to just feed the ball to Jacoby Myers. What was my custom home uniform? It's just the normal home, but with white pants. What's the alternate? No. Really? The Raiders, like, the black team, like, the team with black as their main color doesn't have a blackout uniform? That's so dumb. Alright. That is, like, why? Why do the Raiders not have a blackout uniform?
It's the NFL on
No, I gotta ask the Raiders.
And our focus is on Marcus Peters. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions.
Nice, Marcus Peters with 2 interceptions last week. Alright, we're now in on offense. We're going to be looking to feed the ball to Jakobi Meyers here in this game.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
What?
That is incomplete.
He went further out than I thought he was going to. Isaiah Simmons with the pass breakup.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo.
There you go. Now he's open.
That's going to be caught. It's Jakobi Meyers. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
We'll run the ball with
12
Josh
yards there
Jacobs
and a
here.
first down.
We're running away from Dexter Lawrence.
First rep of the game for Josh
And we
Jacobs.
can't
And
get
just
anywhere.
No chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Raiders at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football. 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
Kobe Myers on a
display in
slant
that
as well.
victory.
Just have slants over the middle.
Garoppolo.
I threw that too late.
Tried to fit it in on the slant.
I
and
threw
it's
that way too
intercepted.
late. I needed to throw it about 2 seconds earlier. Alright. And our defense still holds them to a field goal. Why do we have read option even in our playbook with Jimmy G as our quarterback? Honestly, explain that to me.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain.
And that's going to be a
Inside
touchdown.
the 20.
That was such a bad throw.
Bring it back. It's a pick 6.
Okay. Yeah, I need to just play better.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
I'm trying to force the ball to Myers when he's not open.
Now Garoppolo to try again.
But
after
this
the
time
pick
he is
6.
open.
Open man is Myers.
There we go.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards.
We'll give the ball to
picking up the
Jacobs
first.
here.
Counting down toward the midway point in
And
quarter
Dexter Lawrence
one.
is not on the field.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And
This
he'll
is when we
manage
come
to
out
pick
in
up
no huddle.
about 4. It's 2nd down. A check
Because
on Jacobs
we have
from
no...
a week
The
ago. 23
defense
carries,
does not have their best
109
player.
yards and a touchdown. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
What was
And
that?
off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Yeah, he could very
All
well
right,
be on his
well-
way to a rushing title, but guess what?
Dexter Lawrence
His
is still not
offensive
here.
line are meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're well past
Jakobi
midfield,
Meyers has
50
40 yards
just
already.
shy of the 40. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down.
And give the ball to Jacobs again. How does Jacobs activate his... Zoned out? What does that mean?
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
Is
Down
that a
inside
momentum
the
thing?
40.
Kayvon Thibodeau's injured.
Hang on a
Oof.
second here, because on that last play,
Oof.
here's one of the Giants shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look at Renfro here, honestly.
Garoppolo to throw on second down.
Never mind, Myers is open. Just feeding the ball to Jacoby Myers.
Down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Garoppolo on first down.
Michael Mayer.
Got a man, it's Mayer.
Let's go.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really nice
We're just
gain
gonna
of
pound it in with the
25
Jacobs,
yards.
hopefully. We're running right at
First and
Dexter
goal, and they gotta be
Lawrence. This
thinking
is
a chance to get
wonderful.
right back into this football
And
game.
he sheds the block the wrong way,
No
but we
signal,
don't
and
get
now they
in.
say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight time.
Myers touchdown. Let's go.
Right side, and that is caught. Touchdown.
Jacoby Myers. And they get a touchdown. Okay. Alright, this is just going to be a run all the way. They're showing press man. Myers is not going to be open
They'll
quickly.
begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's up into
That was a
the
good run.
33, following
That was a good run for Josh Jacobs.
Well, it's time for them to
8
be
yards.
teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Okay.
play action. Garoppolo. A
Yeah.
quick throw, but incomplete. He
All
was
right.
waving as hard as wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from
Let's
your
go.
days at
Let's
Tennessee.
run
We don't
up
need to
the
mention
gut.
other guy's name, but when he
Again,
got to
running
the
right
pass,
at
he blew
Dexter
coverage
Lawrence
on.
is
What'd you
probably
say
not
to
the
him?
best
Yeah, it's
idea.
really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe
Oh,
next
home
time
team
I'll just
players
walk in
cannot
there and
enter the
hand it to you.
zone.
Would that be
Okay.
easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that
That's
answer.
cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
Let's go. Let's go.
Tackled right on the chalk at a 45. A good gain of 12 yards that time.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Catches
Nice
made
catch,
for
Renfro.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The left side throw complete to
Okay.
Adams.
Well,
A
we
short
finally
gain
got
of
Devontae
just
Adams
2
involved on a
yards as the
2-yard
first half
reception.
clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall.
That wasn't even a
Pick
screen.
spot
It was
to
an
run the
RPO.
football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Garoppolo's throw there complete to Myers. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something
Oh,
going
2-minute
really
warning.
well.
Okay.
Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. He had a man open, but he missed him. And it's
Jimmy G is not an on-the-run
And based
thrower.
on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
There we go.
Carlson able to
Daniel
put
Carlson makes the field goal at least.
a touchdown at 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah.
Don't allow a touchdown. Thank you.
Here we go.
We're at our 20.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he's going to lose
Gonna call a
yardage here,
timeout.
back to his
We
own
lost
18.
yards there. How?
The
Wait,
Raiders
how did
gonna
we
use one
lose
of their
yards?
timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
I threw it right at. Who is that? Who's 58 for the
To this
Giants?
point, I've been impressed with the work
I don't know.
defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another
Wait,
example.
why is it telling me to go
another
halfback
incompletion.
dive? No.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
We're gonna get a little
Fourth
crazy.
down, A.J. Cole
I
goes
love
on
getting
to punt.
crazy.
And they're gonna fake it.
And that
Deep
didn't
in
work.
their own
Okay.
territory.
Jacob Johnson is just too slow.
But it doesn't fool this defense. And now possession's gonna go.
Alright, whatever. It's okay. It's okay. Why? Oh, because it's almost the end of the quarter, or the end of the half. Just run the ball.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. On the tackle, it was Dane Belton.
Yep, there we go.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this mid-season contest.
We're gonna stick with throw it deep. And we're gonna go defending the inside run.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3
Amir
here.
Abdullah
The
is
Raiders are
returning the
going to have
kickoff.
it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action.
That was a good run. That was a pretty solid return. We'll take that.
On first down, Garoppolo. He finds
Nice
his
catch,
man
Myers.
complete. It's Myers. And they're able to get this one across the 35. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's to Mayer.
Michael Mayer, huge catch.
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
That's good for A.
To throw is Garoppolo.
Nice throw from Garoppolo. Beautiful. Got it behind the defender, right into the hands of Jacoby Myers.
Now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33.
Garoppolo looks to throw.
Devontae Adams on the slant.
Devontae Adams.
Huge gain.
Inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good work after the catch. Gonna net
And
him
now we're gonna run the
23
ball.
and a first.
We've established the passing game. Now we're gonna run. Right up the gut. And Dexter Lawrence sheds the blocks immediately and just runs the other way. What the heck?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
A second down pass.
That was a good step up.
Incomplete.
You get the sense
is
that they're
that?
saying we're not playing up
Oh,
to what
Bobby
we're capable
Okereke.
of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Michael Mayer touchdown.
Touchdown Raiders.
That's 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Jimmy Garoppolo now. And of course, oh, okay, it's just a field goal.
Here we go. Well, fellas, here we go.
Just gonna put Jacoby on a streak.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
They left Devontae Adams wide open to go double team Myers.
Gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll
Okay.
bring it down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Myers open.
And that
He
one not to be. It's incomplete.
cannot hold on to it through the contact.
Now run out on this third quarter.
All right, third quarter is over.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. On second down, here's Garoppolo. Very quick throw.
Jacoby Myers has been really good at holding on to the ball through contact. He's got 90 yards. We need 60 more yards for him still.
Quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more.
Right as I say he's been good at holding on through contact, he drops it.
Contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They go with Jacobs.
Dexter Lawrence, why are you so good? Ugh. Dexter Lawrence is like the second coming of Aaron Donald. I swear. This is going to be a quick throw to Adams, I think. Lawrence is in the zone.
A quick throw out to
Ooh! Good juke.
this one across the 35.
Good juke from Devontae Adams. Made a lot out of a little.
Yards on that pickup.
That's good. 4A.
Now Garoppolo. Open
Run up
nose
the field.
Myers. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, just like last play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
Garoppolo now.
Gonna dump it off to Jacobs.
Swing that out wide to Jacobs. And down he goes
3
at the
yards.
49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering.
Oh, he caught that?
There in the open
I feel
field.
they're gonna challenge that, I'm
Just
sure.
marching right along, first down.
They're not gonna challenge it?
There.
Okay.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Their run defense has been way too good. I'm just gonna keep throwing the ball, I guess.
Second down and 6 now.
Second and 6. At the
Garoppolo.
I needed to wait just another half a second.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down.
Hunter Renfro
Able to find the
was
open
wide
man.
open.
Complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he
All
was
right.
hit as he
Threw it way
there,
out.
and
Threw it
that
out of the
winds
sack.
up
Is that
incomplete.
was that Deontay Banks with the pressure
They
there?
were just trying to make second
Wow.
down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Garoppolo again here on second and 10. Over the middle, he's got Myers. They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4.
3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third, Garoppolo. He's got his target.
Gets the first down to Devontae Adams.
Taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And an two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third.
There we go. Touchdown to Jacoby Myers.
The diving catch.
And that's the end of the game. We didn't even get another chance on offense.
Giants, and we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free
How many yards did Jacoby Myers get? He got 123. He did not get the 150 that he needed.
Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, "Guy."
All right. David Long with an upgrade. We'll go man-to-man. Let's look at the tandem breakout again. I was ready to go heading into this week, but things just didn't go my way once the game started. You had a huge game. Even though you didn't reach your goal, you had a huge game. 126 yards and 2 touchdowns is nothing to scoff at. Like, alright, let's go to just the neutral offer, and yep. He's just not ready to say yes right now? Are you kidding me? Bilal Nichols, will you come back on this offer? Yep, he will. I would like to bring Van Roten back, possibly. Although he is 33, he's probably going to start regressing. I would like to bring Illuminor back, though. We'll do 4 years for Illuminor. Can we bring down the money just a little bit? There we go. Illuminor is back. I'm so mad at Josh Jacobs. That's a good offer, but I'm just not ready to sign right now. Come on. We'll give a 1-year deal for Lyle Collins, and he'll be back next year. And maybe we'll do the same for Marcus Peters, just a 1-year deal. Bring down the money a little bit. There we go. Alright, and then we have 20 mil in cap room left, and probably a good portion of that is going to go to Josh Jacobs. So let's go ahead and advance to the next week. And 1 more week, so we can set our focus players. Prospect Spotlight. Who is this going to be? Tyrese Forbes, the left end. I'm not really planning on taking a defensive end because I do have Tyree Wilson and Max Crosby, who are both young-ish, at least. Tyrese Forbes, though. Let's have a look at him. Well, at least take a look. Alright, prospects. We're going to look at left end. Tyrese Forbes is a round 2 to 3 projection. He's a speed rusher, B finesse moves. He's a big hitter. He has spin move, swim move, bull rush, high motor, strip ball, and good discipline. He's got good traits. His skills, he's got D block shed, B finesse moves. C awareness. What is this good football IQ? C awareness and C to F play rec. Those are generally the ones that are associated with football IQ. No. Alright, let's have a look at the quarterbacks. Because that's the biggest, probably the biggest position of need for us. We have a day 3 talent with a round 1 to 2 projection. That does not make exactly stir confidence for me. Joe Lopez is a top 5 projection. Field general is a beautiful spiral. Could use some improvement at recognizing pressure. Does well to avoid sacks by throwing the ball away. Plays well within and outside the pocket. Lightning quick release. He's got good to great throw power, good to great change of direction, and other than that, he's a solid athlete. A, awareness, A, short accuracy, B, medium accuracy, B, deep accuracy, B, throw under pressure, B, throw on the run. He looks good. He looks really good. The thing is, he's probably the only good quarterback in this class. Percy Carey is an improviser archetype. He's a great to elite in almost everything athletically. He also looks very good. Okay. Joe Lopez, Percy Carey, definitely on my draft board. Daniel Wall, strong arm. Not a good athlete. He's a pure pocket passer, probably. He's got great to elite strength and great to elite throw power. Nothing else really all that good. A, awareness. B, deep back. B, medium back. B to C, short ack. B, under pressure. C, throw on the run. Wouldn't expect him to be throwing on the run very often. B, break sack. He looks solid. Alright, so these are probably this is probably the Bryce Young, the Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, and Anthony Richardson of this draft class. Obviously very different play styles, but just like the 3 good players and then the one who's not good, and that's the Will Levis. Oh, what am I doing? Ugh, I want to go to prospects. Alright, let's look at wide receivers. Deshaun Foster is a round 1 projection deep threat. It's a deep threat with A, deep route running. A to B run block is pretty good. A, spec catch. C, catch in traffic. C, catching. A, ball carrier vision. B, release. A to B kick return. He looks pretty good. Deshaun Foster will be on our draft board. Kerry Golson is a physical archetype. He's a pretty good athlete. Could be better, could be a lot worse. A to B awareness, A to B run block. A, spec catch. A, catch in traffic. A to B spin move. On a physical archetype, A to B spin move. A to B stiff arm. He looks more like a playmaker. He looks like he'll be pretty good. Jason Teague, another deep threat. Are the top fits for all of these guys just going to be Falcons, Panthers, Colts? That's funny. The top fits for all 3 of these top guys are Falcons, Panthers, Colts. He is an elite athlete. A, break tackle. A, spec catch. C, spin. C, juke. B to D, deep. C to F, medium. B to D, short. He looks solid, but I want to know more. He may be one of my focus player, or one of the focus players. So that was, what was it, Teague? I keep going to scouts. I hate that it defaults to go to scouts. Was it Jason Teague? He's going to be one focus player. Let's look down the board a little bit. Emmett Haynes is 95% scouted. Playmaker out of Memphis. And his route running is terrible. His spectacular catch is terrible. His catching is C. That's okay. His catch in traffic is D. Juke move C to D. Spin move B to C. As a playmaker, he's got A to B break tackle, A to B carrying, A to B ball carrier vision. He could be one that moves to running back. Emmett Haynes as a running back / kick returner could be solid. Oops. All right, let's look at corners, because that's or not corners, linebackers. Middle linebacker was a weakness of the class, but let's see what there is down the board. Tamani Barber is a run-stop archetype. We are a top fit for him. He's got big hitter, savvy defender with the ball in the air, high motor, strip ball, and good discipline. He's not a very good athlete. He's got B block shed, A play rec, A hit power, B tackle, C zone coverage, B to D man coverage, B to D finesse moves, A to C power moves. For a middle linebacker, he looks actually pretty good. He looks like he could actually be pretty good. Let's look at Perry Davis. He might, that other guy, the run stopper, may be another focus player. He's big hitter, savvy defender with the ball in the air, high motor, strip ball, and good discipline. He's a much better athlete. B man coverage, A zone coverage, B play rec. He looks really good. Perry Davis is going to be the linebacker I target, I think. He's around 3 to 4 projection, but with those attributes, with those skills, he could be around 1 to 2 talent. So he's going to be a focus player. So we have the wide receiver and Perry Davis now. What about D tackles? We do need more D tackle depth at the very least. Brenton Peters is a power rush archetype. You know, I'm not even going to look at round 1 projected players because I really want to go one of those 3 quarterbacks in round 1. So we'll look at round 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. Reggie Norris is a run stop archetype. B block shed, B to D finesse moves, A play rec, A impact blocking, A tackle, C to F hit power. He could be pretty good. Cedric Pope, that is an elite name, Hall of Fame name, very good athlete, B awareness, B finesse moves, B play rec, A to C power moves. He is a power rush archetype, so that's probably going to be A. C block shedding, B to D impact block, B to D hit power. He looks pretty good. The D injury scares me a little bit, but he may be the 3rd focus player. I think we found our focus players. It's the wide receiver, the middle linebacker, and the defensive tackle. Wide receiver, it was Jason Teague is our first focus player. Defensive tackle, we were looking at Cedric Pope. And then the middle linebacker, Perry Davis. Those are going to be our 3 focus players. And with that, we will sim ahead to the playoffs. Oh, first we'll upgrade some players. Devontae Adams with an upgrade. What does he even need to be better at? He's good at everything. I could go literally any direction and I'd be happy. I'll go playmaker for Devontae Adams. Get some of his athleticism traits upgraded a little bit. +2 awareness, +3 break tackle, +1 ball carrier vision, juke move, medium route, and spin move. That's pretty good. We'll take that. Jacoby Myers, we're going to go slot. That's where he's playing. That's what we want to get him better at. +1 awareness, catching traffic, and deep route, +2 to short route. And Marcus Epps, what do we want to upgrade for you? Probably your coverage. So we'll go hybrid. +2 awareness, +1 man coverage, tackle, and zone coverage. That's pretty good. We'll take that. And we will go ahead and sim ahead to the playoffs. And we missed the playoffs at 7-10 after starting the season 5-2. What? Josh Jacobs with an upgrade. I want to continue going into receiving back for him. Oh, he has another one. Oops. Max Crosby. We'll go speed rusher. I want to get speed rusher up to 99. If I can get Max Crosby up to a 99, he is not leaving this team. He will be on this team until he retires. Yeah, we'll go receiving back again for Josh Jacobs. Same deal with Jacobs. If we can get him up to a 99, he'll be on this team until he retires. We're not letting him go anywhere. Colton Miller. If I can get if I can get that pass block into the 90s, that would be great. So we'll go pass protector. And we don't get a pass block upgrade. We just get +1 finesse and power. Nate Hobbs. I want to get that man coverage into the 80s, so we'll go man-to-man. Gets +1 awareness, man coverage, press and tackle, +2 play rec. Man coverage is still at a true 79, playing down to a 78. Rashaan Evans. I want to go pass coverage for him. +2 awareness and zone coverage, +1 man coverage. Tyree Wilson, we're going to keep going power rusher. He gets +2 acceleration, +1 awareness, +1 power moves, +1 pursuit. Michael Mayer, we're going to keep going vertical threat. +4 awareness, +1 deep route, medium route release, and run block. Dylan Parham, who is our starting left guard, I believe. We'll go pass protector. And the rest of these... actually, no, I want to upgrade Jacorian Bennett. We'll just keep going. We'll just keep feeding into man-to-man. Alright. And the rest can auto-upgrade. Punter and kicker upgrades literally do not matter which one you pick. Because sometimes it will just upgrade the other anyway. Like, you could pick accurate and it'll upgrade kick power. It's so weird. Alright, I'm going to keep going into offensive line. XP in training. And that's what we're focusing on right now. I really want to get that. Win the games in the trenches. Develop the offensive line. And my contract as Pancho Alvarado Jr. is extended. We did a lot better than I was expecting. Alright, and we will sim week by week because I like to look at the Pro Bowl roster. Just see if anyone from my team made the Pro Bowl. I hit the wrong thing. And we will see who made the Super Bowl as well. Watch it be Chiefs Cowboys. Oh, Cowboys Ravens. Let's look at the Pro Bowl roster. AFC: Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow. Josh Jacobs is the running back 1. Love that. Devontae Adams made it as a wide receiver 6. None of our offensive line made it. I don't think any of our defenders made it. Wow, okay. Josh Jacobs and Devontae Adams being our only 2 Pro Bowlers is criminal. Alright, let's look at this playoff bracket. Let's see what happened here. The Bills made the AFC Championship and lost to the Ravens. Oh, no, Bills. Come on. The Chiefs lost 28-0 to the Ravens. Love that. And on the NFC side, we see the Falcons upset the 49ers. The Packers somehow won their division. The NFC South was not the worst division, because they actually had 2 playoff teams. Alright. Cowboys-Ravens. It's probably going to be the Cowboys winning, isn't it? Let's look at yearly awards. Did we have anybody in the MVP race? Nope, didn't think so. And we were not in the Coach of the Year race either. Let's look at AFC. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Patrick Mahomes, and Josh Jacobs gets second. Josh Jacobs, come on. Why Patrick Mahomes? Why? Defensive Player of the Year, nobody in the top 10. Von Miller wins it for the AFC. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Michael Mayer's not... Oh, Michael Mayer is in here. He's 5th. Josh Downs wins it. That's a surprise. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Tyree Wilson. Let's go! Best QB, of course, Jimmy G's not in here. Best running back, of course, is Josh Jacobs. Best wide receiver, Devontae Adams is 10th. Josh Palmer had a better season than Devontae Adams. Josh Palmer. How? Best offensive line. The top 3 are all Chiefs. What the heck? Best D-line. How is Max... Did Max Crosby just not play at all? Best linebacker. Nobody's in there. Best DB. Marcus Epps and Marcus Peters are 5th and 6th, respectively. Jimmy Ward is the best DB, apparently. Daniel Carlson is not even a top 10 kicker in the AFC. That's wild. But that's what we got. So we had not Michael Mayer, Tyree Wilson win Defensive Rookie of the Year, and that was it. You have some player upgrades. And it's just Tyree Wilson, and he has 2 upgrades. We're going to go both into Power Rusher. +2 power moves, and the second one we get a lot more. +1 awareness, hit power, play rec, and power moves, and also +2 tackle. And let's see who wins the Super Bowl, the Cowboys or the Ravens. Oh, I should have kept them in Las Vegas at least for one more year because the Super Bowl was in Allegiant. Oh well. Alright. Upgrade players. Nobody good. Just auto upgrade. And the Cowboys win the Super Bowl 29-28. Stephon Gilmore wins Super Bowl MVP. Byron Young steals Defensive Rookie of the Year from Tyree Wilson. Aaron Donald. The Rams, Cooper Kupp Offensive Player of the Year. Aaron Donald Defensive Player of the Year. Byron Young Defensive Rookie of the Year. How? Just how? And of course Patrick Mahomes is MVP. Mike McCarthy is Coach of the Year because why wouldn't he be in Madden? He's always the Coach of the Year. Alright. Let's go ahead and move on to... Oh, let's look at the retirements real quick. Case Keenum, Harrison Smith. Let's look for big names. Josh Johnson retires. We lost Brian Hoyer and Greg Van Roten. Jason Kelsey retires. Cordero Patterson, Calais Campbell, Matt Prater, Levante David retires. Ndamukong Suh, Kareem Jackson, Von Miller, no! Von, why? Why? And a lot more. Alright. And let's move on to re-signing players. We need Josh Jacobs. Or no, we already signed Josh Jacobs. Who else do we have available to re-sign? We have 19 players ready to negotiate contracts. We did not sign Josh Jacobs. I thought we did. There we go. Alright, he's back. David Long. Sure, we'll give you that. Who else here do I want to bring back? Probably Andre James, or... Yeah, Andre James. We'll bring back 3 years. There we go. And sure, we'll bring back Amik Robinson as well, if we can. Alright, he's going to test free agency. That's fine. Alright, we're not going to franchise tag anybody. And let's... Oh yeah, and then let's just move on to free agency. Oh, I forgot to look at the third mock draft to see where we are officially drafting at. The Bears have the #1 overall pick. Joe Lopez is projected to go number 8. We're picking at 13. Where's the next QB? Daniel Wall. Where's the other one? There's one more guy. Wasn't there? No, okay. So we may end up trading up with either the Percy Carey, he's right there. We may end up trading up with either the Rams or Giants to try to get one of those guys. I would really love to get Joe Lopez. He looks amazing. Joe Lopez looks really good. Anyway, let's have a look at free agency. Is there an elite quarterback available in free agency? Probably not. Gabe Davis is here. Gabe Davis could be a really good signing for us. Because he's young. He has star dev. He's a scheme fit. I'm going to offer on Gabe Davis. Let's make just the neutral offer. See where we're at. We are the top team. I want to up it just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, we are the top team. Christian Wilkins is also here. He profiles more as a D tackle for us. Wants to be close to home, but also in a warm weather state. His home is in Massachusetts. He wants to be close to Massachusetts, but also in a warm weather state. How does that make any sense? Whatever. We'll put an offer in for him. And oh, I don't have the cap room. What? 12 teams are interested in Gabe Davis, and the Lions are suddenly ahead of us. We'll go to $8 million salary. There we go. Could bring in Devin White, maybe. Eric Armstead would also be good. Because Christian Wilkins is expecting edge rusher money, and he's not an edge rusher. Eric Armstead is expecting similar money, though. Isaiah Wynn would be good. We'll put in just a neutral. I don't have the cap room for that. Where did all of my cap go? I had like 20 mil. Alright, I guess we'll just evaluate the Gabe Davis offer. And we get him. Alright, let's look at guards. Isaiah Wynn is still here. Andres Pete could be good as just a band-aid. But about right guard. Graham Glasgow wants to be here. He wants a team with historic championships, and he wants a warm weather state. Let's bring down the money a little bit. Although he's not really any better than Illuminor. See, like, this is my issue with free agencies. I always seem to just burn through all of my cap right away. And then I can't really sign any good players. Let's look at corners. I'll make an offer on Levi Wallace. Maybe he'll sign. Probably not. There's a lot of teams that want him. We don't have the cap to offer on Eric Armstead. Don't have the cap to offer on Isaiah Wynn. Allen Robinson is a mentor. But we don't have the cap for him. Leonard Floyd. Don't have the money to offer on really any of these people. Alright, we signed Levi Wallace and Gabe Davis. I think that's going to be it for us for free agency. Unfortunately, we just don't have money. And I think a big part of that is Jimmy Garoppolo's contract. Or maybe not. Oh, wait. We would save $28.5 million by cutting Jimmy Garoppolo, but I might just do that after I draft a quarterback. I am going to trade up in the draft to get one of those quarterbacks. And we're just going to sim ahead to free agency week 3. So we can bring in private workouts. Oh wait, no, that's during free agency recap, I guess. Alright, private workouts. Here we go. I want Joe Lopez, or, well, I want to know Joe Lopez's true talent. I want to know Percy Carey's true talent. And then I want to know Perry Davis's true talent, which I don't think I'm going to get him up to 100. But those are the three I'm going to go with. Alright, and we will go ahead. Oh, let's look at Mock Draft 5 real quick. Where are those quarterbacks going? It's still 7 and 8 to the Rams and Giants. And we'd only be trading up from 13. Trading up 5 spots. I don't know how much we'd have to give up to make that happen. But it will very much be decided when I see their true talent. Alright, let's see this. Joe Lopez is a round 2 to 3 talent. Percy Carey is a top 5 talent. So Percy Carey is the guy I want. He looks borderline generational. A, awareness, A, break sack, A, deep accuracy, A, short accuracy, A, throw on the run, A, throw under pressure, A, trucking, B, medium accuracy, B, stiff arm, B, stamina, B, spin move. He looks amazing. So he is the guy that I want. So I am going to have to trade up to 7, I think it was. I'm going to try to trade up to 6 with the Vikings. They just lost Kirk Cousins. They could get Jimmy Garoppolo. Maybe I offer Jimmy Garoppolo and my first round pick. Let's go ahead and try that right now. With the Vikings, who do they have at quarterback? Did they sign a quarterback? They have Sam Darnold. Yeah. All right. Let's see if this would go through. And it would put them over the cap, so nope, that won't go through. Alright. Let's just do this with just draft picks then. Let's do our first this year and our second next year for a 1 this year and a 4 next year. Let's try that. See if that'll work. That works. Alright, we'll take that. So we have traded up with the Vikings, and we are just going to go right into the NFL draft.
It's the Bears now on the
And we want Percy Carey. Bears take Enrique Ruiz, a right end out of Auburn.
next up.
The Jaguars take Josh Aldridge, left out from Alabama.
The Cardinals.
Colts take another outside linebacker, Josh Lynn, out of Oklahoma State.
The New England Patriots.
Cardinals take Juan Randall, corner out of Texas. And we are the next pick,
With the next pick.
and we are taking Percy Carey. He looks really good. He's a top 5 true talent, does have hidden dev.
Los Angeles Rams.
We have 0 active right guards, really? Okay, interesting. Alright, and now we will just sim ahead to our next... Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Let's look at my draft board really quick. Jason Teague, I think, was the wide receiver I really liked. He's a deep threat. I also like Deshaun Foster. But I think Deshaun Foster is going to go too early for me to be able to get him. So we'll go ahead and just skip. We'll just skip to our next pick. If we miss out on those wide receivers, it's not the end of the world.
Raiders now on the clock.
We did miss out on the ones that we really liked. Reggie Norris, which is who we were originally projected to pick at 13, I believe. It's a play rec, a tackle. We might take him here. Reggie Norris, defensive tackle out of UCF. He has normal dev with 90 strength, though.
Buccaneers are on the clock.
He's pretty good. That'll be pretty good. Let me look at my draft board really quick. Where's that middle linebacker? Perry Davis is around 1 to 2 true talent. I need to get him. He's around 3 to 4 projection, so he might be there at round 3, pick 13. But I don't really know if I want to risk that. I might trade up near the top of the 3rd round. But he looks really good. And once I get Perry Davis, I think that'll be good for me. Alright, let's skip ahead. Advance to the next round. We'll just advance to round 3, pick 1.
Chicago Bears are now on the clock.
And let's see where Perry Davis is. Because he should be here at this point. He's quite far down. He's the 22 player right now on the board. I still want to trade up a little bit just to guarantee that I get him. Maybe trade up with... Let's go ahead and advance a few picks.
With
The Bears take Tamani Barber, which is another one I looked at, but I want Perry Davis.
The Colts now on the clock.
This is a lot of linebackers going. I want to trade up right here with the Colts. I want to make sure I get my guy. And we'll go to Colts. And we'll offer our 3rd this year. And we'll offer our 4th and we'll offer our 4th this year. Our 3rd and 4th this year. There we go. Beautiful.
This pick has been traded.
Alright. We're going to get our linebacker, Perry Davis, and then we'll sim the rest of the draft. He has normal dev? Seriously? And he's wearing number 11? That's going to change. Alright, and we will sim the remainder of the draft. And I am going to have to end stream pretty soon, so we'll look at the draft recap, and then we'll probably end. Let's see. What do we got here? Percy Carey is a 76 overall. Reggie Norris is a 76. Perry Davis is a 74. We drafted a running back in the 5th round, Jermaine Hayward, who's a 73. A 63 overall center. We got Deshaun Jackson! Hey! Deshaun Jackson is back in the NFL. Went back in time a little bit. And we got an outside linebacker, Jonathan Linton, who's a 63 overall. Alright, honestly, that's a solid draft. Let's look at the overall draft. If 76 overall was a top 3 talent, or top 5 talent, I'm a little worried at what the overall class was. Juan Randall was a 79. Joe Lopez is a 72. I got the right guy. Alright, let's sort by overall. Yeah, this is how all of my draft classes have been. I don't know why. I just cannot get good draft classes. Even when I set it to strong on all the positions, like It's like this, but maybe +2 overall to every player. It's still not great. Like, we still get like 77, 78 in the top 5. Even when I set it to strong. So, yeah, we got the best quarterback in the class. It looks like. Where was the other guy that I wasn't really considering, like, at all? Where is he? Okay, so we're in the 72s. There's Joe Lopez. He's a 72 overall. No, that's not the one. Johnny Bowman. That's not who it was. Or, no, yeah. Daniel Wall was also a 72. And he got drafted to the Bears. Justin Fields on the move? Jimmy Garoppolo is definitely going to be on the move. If we can't trade him, we're going to cut him. All right. Because we have our new franchise quarterback. Let's go ahead and advance to preseason week 1. We're going to attempt to trade Jimmy Garoppolo. What can we get for Jimmy Garoppolo? Probably not a lot. There's no trade offers. The Bears it says the Bears need a quarterback, but they just drafted one, and they still have Justin Fields as well. Like, what? Broncos need a quarterback. They can't afford Jimmy Garoppolo. Let me see. Is there anyone who can even afford him? Commanders, maybe? If we get a little bit of a cap hit from them. Maybe Daron Payne? Daron Payne would be really good. Maybe Montez Sweat? But no, I don't need Montez Sweat. Maybe Jahan Dotson's still on his rookie deal. Okay, no. Yeah, I'm not going to make that happen. Alright, I think I'm just going to cut Jimmy G. Because we need the cap room. And that is $28 million in cap that Jimmy G is eating to sit on our bench. So he's out of here. No, not Aiden O'Connell. And Jimmy Garoppolo, you're gone. Goodbye. $28.5 million in cap room freed up. Percy Carey is our new number 1 QB franchise quarterback. And yeah, we're not going to do training camp right now. If I do another episode of this, I said I would do another episode of the Panthers one, still haven't gotten to it. But let's look at our lineup. What do we need? Our wide receivers have pretty much remained the same. Oh, let's generate the best lineup. Jermaine Hayward, who we drafted as a running back, is going to be playing fullback for us. I kind of like that, honestly. Gabe Davis is in there now. Deshaun Jackson. Stud Eagles receiver. Norris, who we drafted, is going to be our number 1 D tackle. And Linton, who we drafted, he's a pass coverage guy, right? Yeah. He has hidden dev at 63 overall, Jonathan Linton. He could be good. He could end up being pretty decent for us. It's going to take him a bit to get there. He's very developmental, obviously. Deshaun Jackson is going to be returning kicks for us. That sounds about right. Specialist, I want Jacoby Myers in the slot. Alright. That all looks good. So this is the team that we will be running into Season 2 with. Obviously, interior offensive line is still in need. Now that we've freed up a lot of cap, let's see what's available in free agency really quick before I end stream. Probably not a lot. Andres Pete is still here. He's not really an upgrade over what we have. Neither is Justin Brett. Yeah, none of these guys are really any upgrades over what we already have, so I'm just going to keep it at what we have. Maybe trade for one, potentially. But this is where we are going to end stream for today. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, just leave a like if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.